things I kill. It's not my way. It's just my will. Everything I've done can't come around to haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it scars the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Looking back at things that remain irreversible. Giving all the tools that I have used. This was for you, my sister. My son, my hands they start to blister, but the things I kill are only one after. Hi, everybody.
What's up,
and welcome
guys?
to From the Slab, brought to you by us. We're bringing it to you directly. All right. Hello, Professor Feather.
Oh, all of them are pouring in here.
All right. Hello, Delilah Plays the Dead Girl. Hi, Zombie Mortuary. Hello, Paula Trigg. Wow. Everyone.
Right.
All these good people. All these good people, Chris.
I love these people. These people are my favorite.
It warms the cockles of my heart.
Maybe in the subcockle region.
In the subcockles of the cockles.
Yeah.
Paula, it's okay that you missed last week. Sometimes you got to go to sleep. I understand a lot. So yeah, hi everybody.
Sleep is good. Sleep is my friend.
I am so excited to be here today.
I'm always excited to be here today.
I am too. I always look forward to Tuesdays, Chris. I get to see your shining face. I get to see all these nice people. And it's very good. We all should do it more often, Paul.
Yes.
And sleep. This is true. Had a little party this weekend.
What fun what that was.
Both of our bands played. It was a good party. I thought, honestly, I think if I am to be 100% honest, I think there was a little less people there than there usually is. I did a head count. We're at about 150, and it's usually, probably 250, 300 over the course of a night. But everybody who came kind of stayed.
Yes.
Which was the difference. It was a really great crowd. Hello, FEO dude.
It was an amazing crowd all night.
It was an amazing crowd all night. It was a lot of fun. Wrecked by Apathy did a great job. All the bands did. I thought.
Did pretty amazing as well. And it went smoothly, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a fun show, Zombie Mortuary. You were there. I saw you. I saw your face. Yeah, it was honestly, it was a great time had by all, and that's very cool. So tonight's movie is Paranormal Activity. This one was picked by. Do you remember whose pick was this?
Was it Sharon or was it Wendy?
I think it was Sharon's. Yeah, because Sharon said this gave her nightmares and such.
Yeah, that's right.
So without further ado, let's get into this thing, I think.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I will.
Tell us about the Paranormal Activity.
Okay. There's a couple. Micah, who's a guy. He's a day trader.
Hold on. I'm going to have to stop you there. Mika,
Micah, Mocha, whatever. Mika, even girlier, which is actually Mike in German. So, yeah, that makes sense. I know that from European Euro trip. Mika's a girl's name for Michelle or something. Anyway, and his girlfriend, Katie, who claims that, she's had a ghostly entity that has haunted her since her youth. They're engaged to be engaged, which means basically he's a sissy and can't commit. And Katie suggests that the ghost followed her to her 2-story tract house in suburban San Diego, California. Micah buys a video camera in hopes of capturing the paranormal activity on film, a project that will ultimately last 3 weeks. Okay. They get a visit from Dr. Fredericks, a psychic who assesses that they are being plagued by a demon which feeds off of negative energy and is intent on haunting Katie no matter where she goes. So Dr. Friedrich also recommended the two contact Dr. Abrams, a demonologist. Mika is against this because he wants to dick around and try to deal with it himself and prove that he's the alpha male in the house, basically. So each night, Mika leaves a video camera on a tripod in their bedroom to record whatever might be occurring while him and Katie sleep. He manages to document several phenomena such as objects moving on their own, lights and television switching on and off, and sounds ranging from voices to growls to footsteps to loud thuds. Katie wakes up at one point in time and spends several hours standing by the bed and staring at the sleeping Mika and going outside to sit on the backyard swing. She doesn't remember any of this the following morning. So that's basically
completely normal behavior.
Well, if you're hanging out with me drinking, yeah. But if not, it's not that normal. So, Katie is already irritated at this point in time because Mika seems to be making light of the whole situation. And she becomes further infuriated when, after she told him 1,000 freaking times, I don't want a Ouija board in this house. What does he do? He brings a Ouija board in the house, right? So he's like, no, let's just play it. And basically she says, listen, we were going out. Either you go out with me right now or I'm going out myself and you can just sit at home and play with your Ouija. You know what I mean? So they leave. All right. So while the two of them are out of the house, the wind blows through the living room and the Ouija board's planchette moves on its own before a small fire erupts and extinguishes on the board. Later, inhuman footprints are left in baby powder placed in the hallway floor by Mika. In the attic, Mika finds a charred photograph of a young Katie that she previously thought was destroyed completely in a house fire in a different house, obviously. Not the same one because you're not living in a burned out house.
Correct.
Just that's the way it goes, right?
Yes.
The next night, the bedroom door slams itself shut and is accompanied by a violent knocking and banging. Dr. Abrams is abroad when Mika finally agrees to invite him. So Dr. Friedrichs agrees to make a second house call. However, he gets there and immediately is like, oh, hell no, I ain't staying here. And says, sorry about your luck. Dude will be back a couple days, maybe a week, who knows? But it ain't me, man. I'm not staying. And he apologizes. And even though the couple's pleading him to help, please help us, he's like, no, sorry about your luck. And
he's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy and probably the only realistic character in this whole fucking thing. All right. That night, Katie is forcibly dragged out of bed and down the hallway by an invisible force. Hearing her screams, Mika gives chase and wrestles her away, and Katie emerges from the struggle with a gruesome bite mark on her back. Stressed and exhausted, the couple decide to go to a hotel room. After daytime events, see a glass picture frame break and the portrait inside becomes scratched. Katie gripping a plain wooden cross so tightly that it bloodies her palms. A suddenly calm Katie insists that to Mika, they might as well just stay in the house, which doesn't make sense at all. But okay, because I'd be in a hotel room. I mean, I just would, I think. We may as well just stay in the house. And
it is a nice house.
It's a nice house. Huh. It is a nice house. I'll give it that.
It's a two-story house in San Diego. It's running a pretty penny too.
But this, she says, "Hey, let's just stay in the house." But she gives a little demonic smile, kind of giving it away that like maybe the demon, finally got to her. That's what I thought, and that's what I think it was supposed to be, because it's not like this movie really dug deep. That night, Katie once again awakens to stare at a sleeping Mika for several hours, goes downstairs into the darkness and begins screaming. Mika wakes up and runs to her, and the camera can only see the bedroom in a dark hallway as it records the sounds of a struggle upon his arrival downstairs. Mika and Katie's screams are cut short. The brief silence is heard, followed by sounds of heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. Unexpectedly, Mika is hurled at the camera, knocking it over. Still filming, Katie slowly walks into view, her face demonically contorted and her clothing covered in blood. She crouches to sniff at Mika's lifeless body, then smiles at the camera before lunging towards it, and the screen cuts to black. End credits, and the title card states that Mika's body was discovered days later by police, and Katie's whereabouts remain unknown. Another side thing is that there was an alternate ending to this story.
There were two alternate endings.
Were there? I've never seen the second one. I've never seen. The only other one I managed to see was that they basically went downstairs. And you heard the screaming and whatever else. But then Katie comes up alone, covered in blood. And the next day, the police find her with a knife and arrest her.
There's another alternate ending where Katie returns to the bedroom alone, covered in blood and holding a large kitchen knife. She sits on the floor against the bed and rocks back and forth. The next day, Katie's friend Amber leaves a concerned message at 2 p.m., visits the house at 9 p.m., discovers Mika's body downstairs, runs away in panic. 30 minutes later, two policemen enter the house and reach the bedroom where they find the possessed Katie with the knife. Seeing them, Kate suddenly turns to a normal state and asks about Micah. After the attic door slams by itself, one of the...
It's Mika. Wait, hold on. It's Mika.
One of the officers panics and shoots and kills her. The camera fades to black as the police officers continue searching the house for the source of the sound.
Yeah, I'm glad they went with the ending that they went with, because it made it shorter.
Yes. God, I hate this movie. I hate this movie so fucking hard.
Chat, what did you think? Did you see this movie? What did you think about it? Chris, in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to pop up, what did you think about this movie?
I fucking hated this movie. I hate found footage movies as a rule, unless they do something kind of new and fun with it, which is rare. Like I thought Wreck was a good found footage movie.
Okay.
I thought The Visit was a relatively good found footage movie.
Okay.
Most of them are terrible because
Yeah.
the conceit that you have to use to getting into the found footage is there is an asshole who really, really wants to film the most mundane shit.
Yeah, that's the
That is the
real
most
plot of it
annoying
all.
thing.
And FEO dude, yeah, I don't know. There may have been an ending where the tape keeps rolling for days. That could all, and she's just rocking. That could also be any one of the 7 sequels. I don't really know.
And the most infuriating part of this movie, if you can't tell, I hate this fucking movie, is it cost what, $15,000 to make, right?
And it cleaned house.
Right. Well, they say it only cost $15,000 to make, but after Paramount bought it and didn't like the ending that we got in this movie cost $200,000 to film.
Just the ending.
Just the ending. Just the new ending. $200,000. So this movie cost $215,000.
Oh wow. See,
Yeah.
now I'm going to say this once, just like you, I don't like found footage movies. They're annoying to me most of the time. And some people have done it right. The only one I actually liked was the Blair Witch Project, and everybody's going to disagree with me on that. But
I dug that movie too. I mean,
I thought it was
the first.
It was the first, and with the advertising and everything else, the way they did it was brilliant. And they really didn't. They only spent like 30 grand on that movie and making it. And they didn't change the ending. I mean, that's what. But I mean, stuff like that, and yeah, it made that was really successful as far as that goes. I mean, profit wise, I don't know what the actual box office was, but I know it was huge.
On this one or
no, this one was too though. This one made money.
Right, but it's not as profitable as they say it is.
No,
because they say it costs 15,000. Cost 215,000. Still made $200 million, but still,
it's still, and that's pretty good. But Professor Feather, I don't know, Cloverfield I didn't like. I liked 19 Cloverfield Lane or whatever that
10
was.
Cloverfield Lane.
10, whatever it was. That was good, but that wasn't found footage. Yeah.
And it was John Goodman.
And it had John Goodman in it. And
I'll watch John Goodman read the phone book.
He's really good. He's really good. And the whole part of that is like there's always an element of danger because you could have a heart attack at any time.
Yeah. If this movie had John Goodman, would have been infinitely better.
Would have been a good movie.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I mean, I thought it was the story itself was kind of, I mean, there's no plot to it. Like literally the whole plot was that there's this couple who have a ghost following the girl. And they, no matter where they move to, they're going to have this ghost.
So like Poltergeist.
Yeah, like Poltergeist or any other ghost story. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's okay. But, the found footage part of it just made it look, they weren't even likable. They like, especially anyway.
Yeah. Mika? Yeah. Yeah.
This is what I give it.
Easily.
Is there anybody here who really loved this movie? No. I guess it must be time for the horrible thought of the week. fucking love that guy.
He's my
I want to
favorite.
meet him someday. All right, let's see if we can read this one. Not really. Let's see. If I take us off of here. You could hear me, correct?
No.
No, you couldn't. Okay, so I'll read it again. You have just moved into a new house. You realize that you have an entity that has followed you there from your last place and the place before that since you were a child. Uh, you have a non-committal partner who thinks that they can take care of your little demon problem without any professional help. So my question is, do you kill that person with a knife or a gun or some more painful way for being so stupid? That is the question for the horrible thought of the week. Did you get that in the chat? If not, I'll read it again, man. But
so I'm going to chime in and say that I would research demon possession rituals.
yes,
And try to do any type of rituals to make the demon go for my partner.
that's a good one. That's a good
for
one.
being that incredibly stupid.
Professor Feather says he'd go with the knife because he can't own guns. FEO dude said he probably watched a YouTube video. Well, it's possible. Paula Trick says drawn and quartered sounds like a good idea. I think that's good. Google search for a Catholic priest would have been smarter than this guy. This guy was just such an asshole. I would have kicked him. I would have kicked him in the balls, then nailed his balls to the floor, and put some sort of demon attracting thing on him, so that way he would wind up possessed, and then call the people in who can kill a demon.
Take some cues from Hellraiser. Yeah,
exactly. Perfect.
Or has anybody tried just making friends with the demon?
Nobody ever tries that. Maybe they're the friendly demon. Maybe it's Casper the friendly demon.
Yeah,
you don't know. Or Dilbert.
I mean, maybe they're demons because they're lonely, and then you make friends with them, and then they're just ghosts.
Maybe they're demons because they're just normal. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, they may be demons, but in the end, what's so bad about that? So they want a little mischief in life. That's nothing wrong with that, right? Email Henry Cavill. Like I've never heard it said out loud. So, The Witcher.
It's Cavill.
Cavill. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The Witcher would work out well. So yeah, Paranormal Activity, scale of 1 to 10, it's a -17.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Paul, I've got 2 little demons. I've just given them candy. Smart idea. Demons like candy. It's a good way to go.
And the thing is, it's like you contrast it with another like demon torment movie.
Yeah.
That, like that's not how demons torment. You watch Drag Me to Hell. That's how a demon torments.
Yeah, that was pretty tormenting.
Yeah.
That was pretty tormenting.
Like I mean, it may be my jaded attitude towards the supernatural, but like, are demons really fucking with you by moving doors inches or dropping your keys on the floor?
I don't know. I've never had a demon, but if I did, I don't know, you fuck with my car keys, man.
I mean, misplacing keys, is that scary?
No, it's not scary, but it pisses me off
Yeah.
in general.
I didn't like
no,
this movie. I didn't
I
like
didn't
this
like
movie
this
a
movie.
whole lot.
No, I didn't. And I think had they just made it, they could have just made this. Yeah, it is it, but this was a demon who misplaced car keys in this movie, which is weird. And I don't know. I think had they filmed this as like a regular movie, maybe got a better script, it would have been okay.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I don't like if I was watching,
if they did this with conventional filming with a better script, it would have been Poltergeist.
Well, yeah, it would have been. Well, and I liked Poltergeist.
Me too.
It could have been like a B knockoff, been like Poltergeister or something. I don't know, but it could have been something different.
Poultrygeist.
Poltergeist, it's out there somewhere. Oh no. But
don't give Tony ideas.
Yeah, Tony says he's not going for the penis movies, by the way. He won't. That's what he told me. Anyway. So yeah, honestly, this movie I never want to speak of again.
Yeah, no.
Ever.
No. You have my promise.
I'll take your promise.
I won't speak of this movie ever again.
All right, so I guess we're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
We don't have we have the best people in the chat, but we don't have a whole lot of them in there tonight for some reason.
One of them's gonna pick a movie.
One of them's gonna pick a damn movie. What game are we playing, Chris?
What's the damn answer? I don't know who I like more, the monkey or the clown.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think they're both friends. I feel like we're building like the Mr. Rogers neighborhood in here of things, and it's like going to the kingdom on a little train. Anyway, all right. So hi everybody.
The demented Sesame Street.
Demented Sesame Street. Welcome to What's the Damn Answer, the game show with questions and answers. All right. So you guys know how this works, okay? You vote for either Monkey Boy or Chris, and Chris is going to be asking me questions today. And if I get the majority of them right, then I win. And if you picked me, therefore you win, and you get to be put on the wheel of names. And once we spin the wheel of names, whoever picks gets to pick next week's movie. And this could be very interesting. It could be very close today.
I think it's my time, man. I think the streak's going to come to an end.
I think it might tonight. I don't know what you got in store. I have no idea because we never get together on these things. Nope. So there's no cheating involved.
I think that's everybody.
That's everybody.
I think that's everybody.
So that's what, 5?
Yeah.
6?
I'll give it another 30 seconds if anybody.
Yeah, if you're just watching on Facebook and you're not getting involved, get involved. Put something in there in the comments section and see what happens. It's obvious. Well, not unless it's the narrative. That could be the narrative, though. I mean, it could be like professional wrestling. Maybe it was my time to win, and now he's going to come back and do the SmackDown. All right.
I see how it is. All right.
All right. Well, I guess we're ready. What's the damn answer? Well, what's the damn question, Chris?
All right, we're gonna play best of 15. So eight gets it.
8 gets it.
8 gets it. So first to 8. All right, you ready?
I am indeed ready. I hope
All
you
right.
kick my ass.
First question. Actor Kevin Costner stars in the 2009 movie The New Daughter, about a man who moves into a new countryside home with his 2 children. What is the occupation of his character?
The New Daughter. He is a lawyer.
Nope.
No. Okay.
He is a writer.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've never seen the movie, so I was just guessing.
Oh. In the 1981 slasher flick, The Burning, what is the killer's weapon of choice?
The Burning? The Burning.
The Burning. 1981 slasher flick, The Burning. What's the killer's weapon of choice?
A blowtorch.
Garden shears.
That doesn't seem right. Okay, go ahead. I haven't seen that one either. So,
the 2009 horror film Babysitter Wanted is about a girl named Angie who takes a job babysitting a young strange boy named Sam. What is it that Sam is always wearing?
Sam is always wearing I want to say it's like a cowboy outfit, but it's not. He's always wearing is he always wearing a helmet?
It was a cowboy hat.
Oh, well, I was wrong. Okay.
You were
It
close.
was a cowboy outfit. So, like I said, a cowboy hat, same thing.
I'll give you half on that one.
You don't have to give me anything for that, man. I failed. And if I'm going to lose, I'll lose properly.
All right, question the 4. What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp?
This one's come up before.
I think it was backwards.
Okay. What was the name of the camp? Sleepaway Camp. Camp Happy Times or something stupid like that?
Camp Arawak.
Arawak. Yeah. I'm not winning today.
I didn't write
All
these.
right.
These are genuine trivia questions.
I'm with you.
All right. Actor Ron Jeremy stars in a 2005 film as Blank the Butcher.
Chris is going for blood tonight, Paula. You're right. Ron Jeremy, Blank the Butcher.
Blank the Butcher.
Balthazar.
Andre
the Butcher.
Andre the Butcher.
Yeah, this is tough tonight.
Number 6.
Yes.
The 2002 horror film May is about a lonely young woman played by Angela Bettis who falls for a guy named Adam played by Jeremy Sisto. There is one feature in particular about Adam that May loves best. What is it?
It is his eyes.
It is his hands.
His hands. I've seen May. This one I've actually seen. And it's just been a long time. Fuck.
Number 7.
No, we're getting to this. I got to get this one.
What is the name of the 1986 horror film that stars actress Tawny Katane as a woman possessed after playing with a Ouija board?
It is Witchboard.
Very good. You were on the board.
Thank God I needed to be at this point. Everyone counts now.
All right. What is the real name of the motel in the 1980 film Motel Hell?
Oh. Um. I can see the sign. The Wellington?
It is the Motel Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay. Didn't I just lose this?
No, that's 7. 7 to
Okay.
1.
7-1. Okay, let's go.
Yep. All right. What is the name of the 2006 horror film that is about a killer luchador wrestler who hunts and kills 6 lost travelers in Mexico?
Luchador wrestler. 2006. It's not, well, I think you got me. It's not Turistas, is it?
Nope. WrestleManiac.
Yeah. Professor Feather, I know you've seen that movie, bro. WrestleManiacs. Yeah, all right. I'll take that. I lost. Fair and square. We got more questions. Let's do them anyway because we got some time.
All right. The 2009 horror film titled The Uninvited stars Emily Browning and Elizabeth Banks. Which 2003 horror film from South Korea is this film a remake of?
Happy Joy Don't Come In.
A Tale of Two Sisters.
Oh, okay.
The 2007 film called The Mad, which stars Billy Zane,
Whoa.
is about what? Looking for monsters genre here.
Okay, so it's The Mad. It is about werewolves.
No, zombies.
Zombies.
Which trauma film from 1989 is about a killer lawnmower that chases and massacres victims on a golf course?
That is Terra Firma?
Blades.
Terra Firma. I was thinking about Blades. Makes sense.
Father's Day, The Crate, They're Creeping Up on You are 3 of the 5 short
Creep
films.
Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
This 1988 horror film with the movie tagline, "The movie that slays together, stays together," stars Rod Steiger and Yvonne DiCarlo as the demented parents of 3 grown, insane children. One by one, they slaughter a group of young people who are invited to stay at the family's home. What is the name of the film?
Rod Steiger. Don't know.
American Gothic.
I should have known that. That one I should have known. All right.
That's the end of the what's the
I did really crappy tonight. I only slept for an hour last night, but I wouldn't have done well anyway. I didn't know most of those movies, so that's okay. Good job, Chris. Alexa, round of applause, please.
Okie dokie.
You got an okie dokie out of her.
Thank you, Professor Feather. I appreciate you.
All right.
Well, okay. All All right. Well, I guess it's time to go to the Wheel of Names, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who do we got?
Delilah, Paula, and Zombie Mortuary.
And Chris.
Sure.
Yes.
And the rule is if I win, I got to pick a family friendly one, right?
Yep, because it's still Halloween time.
Yes.
Delilah, Paula, Zombie Mortuary.
Yeah, that's it.
And Chris. All right. Let me get the Wheel of Names up here so you know I'm not cheating.
Putting your thumb on the scale, as it were.
Right, as it were. All right, you can see
We
the
are
Wheel
not
of
sponsored
Names
by Amazon Kids.
We are not at all. You know what? We're not sponsored by anyone, but we're definitely not sponsored by Amazon Kids. So are you guys ready in the chat? I'm ready for this. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Alexa, drum roll, please. Alexa, drum roll, please.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, it's a close one. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Delilah? Right on the name this time.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the name this time. Very good, Delilah. All right. So, boys and girls, Delilah plays the dead girl, gets to pick next week's movie. And she's going with Return of the Living Dead, 1985.
Ooh.
Very good movie. Paula Trigg, so close, yet so far away, but you were close at least. And that is an awesome movie, agreed. Return of the Living Dead, starring our girl from what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That one.
She's a hottie, though.
From what movie was that?
That was Night of the Demons.
That's it. This is going from Demons to Living Dead.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's really, really naked in this one again, too.
Well, it's an 80s horror movie.
Oh, yeah. But she was the one who was most likely to get naked in her kindergarten class. So she's good like that. Wow, we got done pretty quick today.
Yeah.
She is one of the original Scream Queens. Chris.
Paula, no, we are not going to be at the jail on Friday night. Thrown Together has a show at the American Legion Post 30 for their Halloween party.
Yeah. And that's Linnea Quigley is the woman we're speaking of. Yeah, I will be at the jail though, Paula. So is that what you have going on this weekend?
Yes, that's that, and we're going to see some friends play in a Black Sabbath and an Alice Cooper tribute band over at the Big Top on Saturday night.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Big Top Brewery.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. The dude this week is we're going all out for Halloween. We love Halloween. We are playing a haunted jail. Some of you, all of you probably know. It is allegedly haunted, and it's the old Gilchrist County Jail. It's for something called Paranormal Fest. It's in Trenton, Florida. It is an earlier show. The first band will be starting at 6. The show will be over by 10 o'clock.
Oh.
And that will give everybody a chance to go and explore the jail, as a matter of fact. So that works out pretty well. The dude is, I am not 100% sure as to.
Sometime between 6 and 10.
There's that. The dude will be playing Probably 3rd or 4th.
Come early, stay late.
Come early, stay late, enjoy it. There will be food trucks for your amusement. I would suggest, I do not know if they're going to have, I don't know what their bars are going to be like, if there's a bar there or if there's, a beer truck. Maybe bring your own beer. Just saying. Excuse me.
What was that?
Sneezing.
I know what that was. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Once a day I do this, whether I need to or not. So yeah, you have to work until 3:30. If you get there at 5:30, the show starts at 6. It'll be perfect.
Perfect.
Zombie Mortuary will see us at the show. Dude, I love that. And then Saturday, after the jail, we're probably going to the campgrounds that are there. I'll put a link on the event page, but there's some camping that's not going to be exactly at the jail, but it's within a reasonable driving distance. Probably spend the night over there at the campgrounds and then drive to Savannah, Georgia the following day, where we'll be playing at the Wormhole. And that's going to be another good one. That's the Halloween Havoc extravaganza. And there is a shit ton of bands. It's going to be really good. I have no idea when we're playing that night either. But I do know it's going to be a lot of fun. That's in Savannah, Georgia. It's only a couple hours from Trenton. So that's what we're doing for Halloween. Then I'm coming back here, and I'm going to see if I get back here in time to pass out candy to the 2 children who come to my door. See, and I wish I was going to your house to watch the Little Demons because I hate camping. I do. I like people. I just don't like sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
I used to like it.
I just don't like outside.
Like ever?
No. I think I could live in an underground community and be fine with it.
Yeah, I've always kind of looked into those bomb shelters that have just been like those bunkers.
Were they like an underground city of storage containers,
or like a missile silo that's been abandoned and is now up for sale? I would love that.
Yeah, like in Day of the Dead, like an underground military facility. If I never saw the sun again, I'd be happy.
I agree. I think I don't agree with that, but I mean, I do agree with it would be a good place to live.
Yeah.
It'd always be cool.
Exactly.
It would always be cool. It's always cooler underground, unless you go too far, and then it gets really hot. From what I understand, if you go with the whole magma and all that sort of stuff.
Magma.
Yeah. So, what are you doing? Anything on Halloween itself? Anybody? Which is Sunday, right?
No, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday is Halloween.
Hmm.
It's a Monday, so not a lot going on if you're not a child or a parent of small children.
Yeah, that's true. I miss them too, Paula. And yeah, no, and honestly, my child is married, so and I don't have grandkids yet. So yeah, not a whole lot going on Halloween. I'm gonna do a lot of dressing up though.
Maybe like a Treehouse of Horror marathon.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
We're in an apartment, so we don't get a trick or treaters anyway.
Yeah, no, we don't really. I think they might do something like up at the clubhouse or something of the apartment complex, where they, but they really. I don't get kids around here at all. That's okay. But now I found out this year that I'm diabetic, so it's not like I can buy a bunch of candy to hand out to kids and then just eat it all.
You can get the sugar-free candy.
Yeah, no kid wants sugar-free candy. I wouldn't do that. Just listen, I
Man,
wouldn't do that to them.
as an adult, I don't want sugar-free candy.
I found some good ones. Hershey's has a good sugar-free Hershey bar. And the York Peppermint Patty one that is sugar-free is good.
Sugar-free Reese's, you trash.
Yeah, they're trash. You can't do sugar-free Reese's. Yeah, if that's the thing, you have a scary driveway. You have one of those scary driveways, like you'll get kids on a dare kind of thing. Lovely place. It's just kind of like one of those overhangy tree kind of things. And it's really scary. It's a murder house. It's just, no, the house isn't. The driveway is.
Yeah.
The driveway looks a lot like my background behind me.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Nice and inviting.
Nice and inviting.
Yeah.
Nice and inviting. I'm actually really looking forward to this jail and doing a little paranormal investigations. I enjoy that. Chris does not believe in things as much as I do. I always keep my mind open because I never know. I know there's stuff I don't know.
My mind is wide open.
You've just never seen anything.
Exactly. The day I do, I'll let the world know.
Yes.
And if you don't want to make the drive to Trenton, you can drive to Lockwood Ridge and hang out at the American Legion Post 30. It's open to the public.
It is. It's open to the public. Is it always open to the public? Oh,
it is always open to the public.
Yeah,
I always specific one.
Yeah, because I know some are not. Some have specific days. Some do that. One last time, 78's joined us.
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah, she's just talking about.
And they pour the shots like that. More like that.
Yeah. Oh yes. No, I got drunk. Didn't mean to get drunk there. Yeah. I had less than normal, and
they don't give you a shot of whiskey. They give you a glass of whiskey.
A glass of whiskey.
They give you a glass full of whiskey,
and they charge you half the price that they do in any other bar.
Yeah.
It's perfect, really. If you're a drinker, which I am obviously not a drinker.
Nope. Never seen you drunk, man.
Nope. Well, you've never seen me drunk. You've seen my alter ego. No, I have been trying to cut back on the drinking a little bit. I've discovered that I like to drink Angry Orchards, cider. So I'm trying to drink more of those than just whiskey. And they don't really get me drunk, but beer doesn't either.
So Brian, in addition to our movie next week, Return of the Living Dead, do you have any other recommendations that you have seen recently?
Oh, cakes and pies. Yes, I do. I just saw on Netflix, this morning, that Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, I believe it's called. It is an anthology horror series that, honestly, I thought was really well done on the first. They only have 2 episodes up right now, but really well done. I definitely would recommend it to anyone who likes it, who likes horror movies. They're, it's just brilliant. Chris, do you have anything that you would suggest?
I'm gonna keep banging the gong for the Midnight Club.
Midnight Club, really good. I'm
gonna keep banging that drum.
You should, because it's really good. It's
really good.
I mean, it's really good, and it really should be. There should be more. I'm hoping that we get to see some more new stuff come out here shortly, because the problem, I love binge watching shows, but the problem with binge watching shows is you do that and then you have nothing to watch.
Yes. Which I think is why more streaming services are dropping either episodes a week or two at a time, like the Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yeah, yeah. And I think, although I will say I dig that more with stuff like Cabinet of Curiosities than I would like Midnight Club, because like if it's a story, I don't want to end it on a cliffhanger and then forget half the shit by next week.
True.
You know what I mean? But when it's an anthology series, it's the perfect thing to do. And the biggest problem with all of it is a lot of times I'll watch something and be like, man, I loved it, and then they cancel it. There's never that second thing that you were season that you're supposed to get, or
like Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country. There's just that's just one of them. This has been going on for years. HBO did that to me a lot. There was that Carnival series that was on that was really kind of cool, man. They had like 2 or 3 seasons, and they were amping up for like a 4th and final season, and they canceled it.
Yeah.
So
goddamn Warner Brothers.
Bastards. Oh, well, all right. Guys, thanks so much for coming to From the Slab tonight. Sorry if I disappointed y'all in my, in my questions and answering period of time. I didn't do well, but I'll do better next time. I promise. Penny Dreadful is very good. I
gotta have one once in a while.
You do, and you deserved it. You deserved it. This was a solid win for you. It was. I did fine. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you. That is, you can tell she's around children a lot. She's given out the participation trophies to me.
Gold star.
I like that though. That's good. Anything else you want to add here, Chris?
No, I'm good. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And, come back next week where we'll be watching Return of the Living Dead. And we will be talking about it. It'll be a lot of fun. Bring a friend, bring 2 friends. It's Halloween weekend. You're bound to run into somebody who's dressed in a costume. Tell them about this thing. It should work out well. We love you all, and please have a good night.